Yeah, and I think that was the biggest thing for you, was that you wanted it to look, you wanted to produce it and use a manufacturer, but you wanted it to look handmade, and you wanted specifically it to look like it was from a lost wax piece. I mean, that it was, yeah, and that was really, really, really important to you throughout the process.
Yeah.
So yeah, and so the first thing we made for you were the pendants. Yeah.
Yes. This one here, the black tourmaline.
So pretty.
I don't know if you can see that in the aquamarine.
Those are so pretty. Yeah, and they have gold wrapped around and diamonds wrapped around it, and
Yes.
it's a natural, organic look to it. So they're
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you. And that was one of the designs she had done years ago. And so I haven't been able to, yeah. So it's so exciting to have your Rialto reproduce them.
Yeah. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, they're beautiful. I love them. So I guess so we know why you reached out to us, because you needed help making them. Tell me a little bit about the estimating process. Yeah, just your experience with getting an estimate, I guess.
Oh, you mean with the money aspect or the estimate?
Just everything, or just giving us how was it in communicating your designs to, at
Oh,
that time, you were just working with me, right,
yeah.
directly. So how was the process? Like, how did you give me drawings or pictures, or how did that
Yeah.
work?
So luckily for these designs, I had already had a photo of what my old assistant had already done. So that was helpful, I think. And then of course, working with you was so helpful in a lot of aspects, because you were very present and available to help me get my vision across. And through texts, and I'm not sure if that's still what you do, but it's
Get
helpful.
my across to everybody.
Honored.
But
And
yes, you I did text. We still do.
yeah. And I have to say, like, it was exciting on one hand, because I didn't realize how involved I could be in the process, because you were so, being a designer yourself, I think that you have that sense of like, gosh, I know what it's like, right? To just trust other people to create
Mm,
something that's in your heart and your mind. And even if there's a photo, it's like you want to be part of the process. And that's what I loved about working with you, was feeling like I was really, like, you really accepted all, because I was like, oh God, she's gonna think I'm absolutely crazy.
no.
Because I just kept texting you, and and like, oh, what about, oh, it has to be like this, because I did have a clear vision. And having said that, I think it's important, and this is a great process. It's almost like I was on the other end of one of my custom order customers.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I have the vision, I can tell them what I want, and I need to let go and surrender to what the outcome's going to be, because it's not going to be exactly how the
That's right.
original. And that was the hardest piece for me to grapple around, because I didn't recognize how controlling I was. I was like, oh my God, I'm used to being so in control of all my designs, and I have to let go, because these are artisans that are working.
Yeah.
And